Well, Preecy, after getting off to the perfect start this afternoon and 1-1 draw this afternoon at Warrington Town, your overall thoughts and feelings after that one?
Really proud of the lads. Thought they were magnificent. We're just walking wounded at the minute. They've just got such big hearts. I'm just proud to be the manager of that group of players. I can't ask any more. They're just, they're just going to the well, and at the minute the well's pretty much empty, but they're still finding something. 11 out of the last 12 unbeaten. What a credit they are to the football club. Forget anything else, and some of the decisions and that. Oh my God, forget all that. I just go in that changing room, and it brings joy to me to be the manager of those lads, and they didn't deserve that, but ultimately, it happens in games, and we just have to wipe ourselves down and go again. But just full of pride in the way the lads are going about things.
Looking at the team sheet, obviously made a couple of changes from Tuesday's game, and then Liam Birchall was on the bench this afternoon in place of Noel Brindle. It just goes again to show the lacking squad depth a little bit at the moment, and having to call on these youngsters in really important moments. Birchie came on, and you could see how much it meant to him to come on in such an important moment, but I guess maybe you'd like to be bringing on some more experienced bodies at that moment in time.
Yeah, look, I've asked if I can bring some players in at this minute, in time, and because we're in such a good position, and to be fair, the lads need help, whatever position we're in, the lads need help, and I've been told at this minute, although we're still within budget at this moment, the circumstances financially that we can't bring any players in, so I've been trying to call on a few favours from friends and sponsors to see if we can raise some money, and to bring a couple of players in, because it'll be a shame on how hard these lads have worked to put ourselves in this position for it, to peter out, not because of anything to do with form or anything. It's just the lads are knackered, they're just tired. It's a relentless league. It's a tough league, and it's hard sometimes for a manager when you see Chester, how many players have they brought in the last month or so. It's just player after player from the league, from leagues above. Scunthorpe, they've added to their squad, and we haven't, and we're getting injuries. Sampo's got an injury. It's just a fresh injury. It's a freak injury. Nothing to do with anything that he's done previously. It's just a freak one. The lad's in tears. That's how much it means to it. That's how much it means to us all. And Birchie, to get his debut, it's absolutely buzzing. But he shouldn't be put into that sort of position at this stage of the season. He should be put into a position where he can come and enjoy himself. Maybe when there's nothing on the game. But that's where we are. So Cole always struggling. Cal's carried on. It was a naughty challenge, and obviously the lad got sent off. But Cal's is hobbling around to see the game through. We've used all our subs, and we freshen it up as much as we can. So we might be looking again. We might be looking again at Noel Brindle and Birchie. We might have a couple more on the bench on Tuesday night, unless I can call on a few favours from a few friends to maybe sponsor a couple of players, because for me and for all the staff, we've worked so hard that if we could just get those couple of players in, I think it'd make a big difference, and a big difference to the lads as well.
I don't think it's any way, in any shape or form of sugarcoat it either. We can even see during the interview, like Carl's just walking behind us, he's limping, he's got something on his foot. Cole Hall came out the changing rooms with food and he was limping his way out. You know, it really is almost a feeling of like dire straits and what more can you do. And I think another one of the changes you made today, George Horbury came on, and maybe he was disappointed not to start it, but he just seemed to run run all game. He never stopped, and it just shows how much, as you say, it means to these players.
They're trying so hard for the club, for the supporters, for me, for themselves. You know, they're just giving their all. You know, and sometimes, you know, you think, oh well, they're just making excuses and that. You know, you can see it. You know, not making excuses. You know, we've lost 1 in 12. You know, but, you know, the lads are on empty. You know, they're getting injured. Some that we can't do anything about. The Sampo one and the Christie one, but you know, we just got to go again. You know, we're still in a fantastic position. We've got some massive games coming up. You know, and I'll try all I can. You know, it has looked promising over the last few days that, you know, we'll be able to get some money together, maybe to bring someone in, or maybe a couple in. So you know, that's all I'll be doing, working as hard as I can over the weekend. But again, still, even that is not easy, because you still got to get the right players. You know, it's not just about bringing a body in. You've got to get the right players, and you've got to players that are going to affect it and make us stronger, or at least the same. You know, and again, the pool that we're going for, you know, we're just not quite in that same league as the sort of players that you see that Chester are bringing in. But we'll do our best, and we'll keep looking. And you know, we see a lot of our targets, you know, have gone to these clubs. You know, we've been talking about quite a lot of these players who've gone to these other clubs and put them out there, and we just haven't been able to bring them in. So it's a good challenge. You know, it's a great challenge for me. You know, and this is where, as a manager, you know, you earn your stripes, and you've got to find a way round things. You know, you can't have everything your own way, and sometimes, you know, you have to accept the situation as it is, and you know, I totally accept that. I've got to find another way, you know, which you know, I've done numerous times in my career. You know, find another way, and we'll do it. We'll find a way, and you know, hopefully, you know, over the weekend, you know, might make some progress with 1 or 2.
You mentioned the few decisions made in the game. Obviously, Joe Nolan, second yellow card. Probably no complaints about the second one, but do you think maybe the first one was a touch harsh?
Well, I think the first one's because of what happened in the box before, when Joe got punched in the face, and the referee saw it clearly. Didn't do anything, and then that was pretty much the next challenge, and Joe's holding the lad. It's not a counter attack, there's players round. I just don't see how it's a yellow. The second one is a definite yellow, should have got sent off. But there were, you know, there were numerous decisions for both teams that were mind blowing. I'm just proud of the lads. You know, whatever result it was today, I'm just proud of them. You know, and however we finish the season, I'll be proud. You know, I'll be proud of what they've done. So I'm not. The referee was poor for both teams. I'm not going to go on about that. And you know, all that matters now is the next 13 games. What's gone previously has just set us up for the next 13, and you know, I'm still confident that you know, we'll find a way. We will find a way, and these lads will find a way. For me, for themselves, for the football club, and for the fans.
Like you say, lots of positives. Another one on the pitch today was Ello, another goal. The running streak continues, and the fans again fantastic this afternoon. And you know, there's no real rest for the wicked, is there? Another big game on Tuesday, potential really for a banana skin, Farsley Celtic, Chester beating them today. Their manager was talking about it being a tough test for them and due result, and we'll have to be right at it, bang on for Tuesday.
Yeah. It's tough. It's going to be a really tough game. It's going to be difficult. People will be looking and waiting and thinking the Chester one's the big one. Farsley's a big one. Farsley's a huge one. If that's a flat atmosphere and it feels like a Lancashire Cup game or that, we need that one. Farsley are fighting for their lives. They're playing young lads who are giving their all and fighting for their football club and probably not getting paid. There will be no easy game. We will need that support like we got today, like we got against Brackley and South Shields, and it makes a difference. And we just need to fight all together to keep us in this hunt, because we are still in the hunt. You're obviously disappointed because if you feel like it's 2 points lost, but nothing's decided with 13 games to go.